routing or bjang a sten ra o fine ha o je lunch o ka re ke tlo ira bjalo ke tla ira roll call le felletse ba botlhe ke kopa go checka Mr. Sello Mabaso, Mr. Sello Mabaso, Mr. Sello Mabasa. Out mo coffee? Not yet. Miss Mukuba Oteng again?
Your head, the name is Mr.
Oh no, is that
Yeah.
Miss Luvingo
Yeah,
Mukuba?
please.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Our next speaker is ready. How many co-ops have not presented? How many? A show of hands. Haidu Mayata Maya. 1, 2, 3. Only. 3 only. Yes, that's the third one. Okay. Ma'am? Number 1. Yes, sir. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, sir. No problem. I appreciate that. If there's going to be noise after a tea break, harasaj. It's a decision harasaj, ne? Rajaga workshop where next year or year after next, 2050. Please.
Dumelang bo botlhe. Nna ke nna Maria Mashego, co-operative nna ke Asake agricultural and dairy products. We are planting maize. Our commodity is maize and mixed farming. We are planting maize non-GMO and GMO on 350 hectares, and we have planted sugar bean on 100 hectares. Our maize market is SAB, that is non-GMO. They use it for doing megamolele enwang, dibiri, and then GMO re rekisetsa Avgri for production, for producing feeds for animals and chickens. We are situated in Brongospruit, Rooipoort Farm.
Yo. Kyalebohane. 100 hectares sounds scary. Marabai khonne babang, and we appreciate it agere. Now Maraho lazy kia bolela niki na le echo. Ko re ke bolela go utlwa voice tse di mara echo ya ka ke voice ya mosadi so a ke tlhaloganyo re. Ko ra ke sa le jore ke soba or bya. Because kia bolela mara ho bua echo ya mosadi. Okay. Kia leboga. Ne? Thank you very much. Ne ke tlhalosa khanye ya 100 hectares we appreciate ne you've gone places. Now khona la baba bana le tisi mo le ra o tlhoke 100 hectares akere so ke kopara ska compare byalo akere ha di tshwana re need 100 hectares for lettuce. In fact, just to share information, Western Cape as a province, the second biggest producer of herbs is on less than 10 hectares. The second biggest producer of herbs in the Western Cape is on less than 10 hectares. Number 2, Auzak. Number 2, Nole number 3, Nole number 3, number 2, number 2, going once, going twice, number 3 set. Yo. Yeah, or tlhabile le ka di contact ne. Yeah, kopela re se ready, please call. Ra lo isa batho. Ne, o gra really please call Wishiwa or please call Beetroot. Bana no re. No, right kids, I get right kids. Please call Beetroot, you can be why sorry. With this thing. Beetroot. Hoga ya go ulwes, o bone ba rekisa di simpa tsa beetroot ka. O di bone? O wants sweet potato. Yes, there's a beetroot thing. I care about the dryer, but dehydrate, and then it's not in a crispy and narconotafuin. Because the cost na low mel lagre. Thank you. So ne kiplan is somewhere, ne? Yeah, Jalabo. Mara echo. Equila ne hella. Naksa jala, lazy. Okay, Mugu tell her for here. Okay, Jalabo. Honale co-operation ki present. Okay. Kiko pomona? 1, 2. Kibona fel. Kibona fel agre? Okay, Jalabo. Miss Mukuba already. Halifezo present the auto atumela ka kwano ne. Ke kopela di jusal na di theo heng. Ki investment analyst. Le kono tlhalohanya hore go batlega eng o ska thoma ka hore ke batla tšhelete. Are you ready for tšhelete? Ba lebella eng ba etsa eng. Be careful re kono utlwella gore re kono botsa di questions tse di right. Re ska no kwata fela hore ba re tima tšhelete. Agere o easy hore ba hana ka tšhelete. Mara sa itse. So wetla e ba ready. Theo tsa dijo tse o potle o menyete o e fele. Caffeine o e trekelle o sa tekra o shota. Agere sharp. Aruh, ladies first. Hona mo leng ho sharp. Ahem. Kelebo. Kelebo ha. Monate itlhobile o le go ha go gore tshwantse o ifise. O grele ka neck o se sho gore o sharp mara wena kho ha modimo. Yeah, ke kho ne chicken. Are we already? Yes sir. Kelebo. Ara. Yeah, kelebo ha o boletse ena no timetsi akere. Yeah, ora na di tsotlhetse di legal akere. Yeah. Kelebo. Re tswella pele ka our very interesting program. Re tlo buella akere. Can I please ask? Next I go for the phone because ne can obvious. Again, so Rebaba Holo, let me set these ground rules. If you talk about your toilet, please stand up quietly without disturbing anyone. If you expect a call, le rana di business o ska mesa deal e ya 100 million ke khopela re phone ha e vibrate khona le ba bana sentana maybe re tshwere 3210 ino o khotla bana ka setjhabana ere and then ono emella ka situ o ilo ya raba wa boa agere ke khopela re are respecting the speakers and respect our fellow attendees. Ebe mo silent ke a khopela fela I vibrate the phone ya gago ne ke a leboga na wa itima ke sound ya o idibala ene ka mo potleng ene ka I check Miss Luvungo Mukhuba, the floor is yours. Armamo Helen. No, has Mr. Has Mr. But type, live and lambila, but how? Okay, get them finally post of felane, ne? Get another right person, get post of fela, how type akako.
Thank you. Morning, everyone. As I've been already introduced, my name is Luvhengo, Luvhengo. And I'm an investment analyst at GEP. Basically, I'm just going to give you a few things. Firstly, I'm going to give you, I think they've already given you a background of who GEP is and all that. But I'm just going to give you a few tips on what to look out for when you apply for finance and things to bear in mind before you put in that application. So basically, what is the role of GEP in supporting SMMEs? We are mandated to contribute to and facilitate revitalization of the Gauteng township economies, increase the participation of SMMEs and co-ops in the province mainstream economy, and contribute to the growth and development of the ecosystem centers. So, what products do we offer? We offer financial support, which is obviously the nchungras, the money, and we also offer non-financial support. So those are your grants, your business plan, your marketing tools, and like my colleagues earlier said, your SABS accreditation and the likes. The type of financial support that we offer. So we offer support for startups, contract finance. So if I can just elaborate a bit on the contract finance. So let's say you've got a contract with SPAR. I heard there was a lady who's got, who's supplying SPAR with lettuce. So if you've got that contract to supply SPAR, but you are lacking here and there, let's say maybe in terms of, I don't know, in agriculture, maybe you're lacking manure or something, or packaging materials, then you can come with that contract to supply SPAR, and we can assist you with whatever that shortfall that you have. So if you need boxes or whatever, wrapping, cling wrap to put your product in, then we can assist in that. Also, another wing of the contract finance is that many people get purchase orders with government or other private institutions. We also assist with that. But with the purchase orders, you need to take time frames into account. So you can't get a purchase order today and you have to deliver on Monday and expect us to be able to assist you in that time frame, because what we do does take a bit of due diligence in it. So meaning we need to verify that the purchase order that you've got is valid and the likes. We also offer financial support for growth and expansion. We also do franchise and microfinance. So, pens and paper, ready. These are the compulsory requirements. Number one, you need to be a South African citizen. The business must be located in Gauteng. It must be owner managed, and it must have at least 51% black management, ownership. And in terms of what you will need to have when you apply, you will need obviously your normal FICA documentation, so things like your ID, your proof of residence, your company documents, your tax clearance and the like, as well as a business plan. And from April this year, we've gone digital. We don't want to waste paper anymore. So all our applications are done online. So you can log on to www.geponline.co.za. GEP online, one word, .co.za. This is where you would do all the applications. So whether you want assistance with non-financial, so your marketing tools and the likes, or whether you want assistance with financial support, it all gets routed to the same online application platform. And as previously mentioned, we support all 11 sectors, so your IT, your automotive, your agro-processing, tourism, and the like. There are, however, certain exclusions. So we don't finance you to settle your loans. So you can't owe SIFA and want to come to GEP to pay back skoloto sa SIFA. Illegal businesses, we don't do. So we don't assist you to pay your supplier what is drugs or anything like that. We also don't do pilot and feasibility studies. We do not assist you with that. So pilot and feasibility studies, it will be, I have an idea, I want to create, what can I say, a blender, for example. You have the idea in your head of how this blender looks, but you don't have a prototype. So those kind of studies we don't do. Or if you want to go out there and do market research in your industry, we also don't assist with that. We also don't assist with on-lending. On-lending basically is sa machonisa. We don't do those. So you can't come to us to go open up a business yaoba machonisa. Just as things that I've seen in my role as an investment analyst, and things that I would advise you to think about before you not consider actually, but before you wanna do that application is just a few things that we see. A lot of applications that come through, things that they lack here and there, that if strengthened, maybe your application could have gone the other way. Things first, know your market, know who you are targeting. We all don't buy the same things, we all don't want your product, so you have to know your market. Where are they based? What is their income? All these things you need to know, because you can't come and say you want to create something for bana ba sekolo, and then bana ba sekolo, they don't work, and your pricing is 3,000 rand. Yes, they have an influence in terms of the household as to where the parents spend money on, but if your main market does not have the finance to buy your products, your business is most likely going to fail. So you need to know where they're located. How far are you going to have to drive to get your product to your market? Do they have to come to you? What does that mean? Is there not a competitor in their area that can do it cheaper, faster, and better than you? Those are the kind of things that you need to consider. And also, number two, you will need to know what is happening in the environment as a whole. There's people, I heard a bit of agriculture. You need to know that today lettuce is selling at 5 rand in the Tshwane market, so you can't come and sell at 4 rand. Do you understand what I mean? So you need to understand the bigger picture. The environment, the business environment is not confined to your business, to your community, to your city, to your province. Other things that happen out there, when petrol price goes up, we are all affected, irrespective of where we are, irrespective of what kind of a business you're doing. So you need to know this macro environment and how it impacts your business. And that is one of the things that we want to see, that you've addressed those kind of issues, that you do not leave your business vulnerable, or you don't leave gaps unplugged where they create opportunities for other people that can come and steal your market. Also, know the needs of your business. Usually people come to us and they ask, so how much do I qualify for? No, your business needs to dictate to you how much it wants. You do not tell the business how much the business needs. So if the business, let's say for an example, you are into bakery or something like that, you think you need a vehicle, but most of your people are walk-in. So why do you need to buy a delivery vehicle? Why do you need to go expose your business to debt when you actually do not need a delivery vehicle because your clients are coming and buying from you at your shop? So you need to understand what it is that your business needs at that time. Also bearing in mind that your business is not constant. Your business goes through cycles. So where are you in your business cycle? Are you in the startup? What exactly do you need in the startup phase? What do you need in the growth phase? Because that is what is going to dictate to you how much you need and what exactly you need. You need to keep records of some sort. So things like your bank statements. I heard people were complaining about bank fees, ASKIs. But you need to somehow record how your business is performing financially, because as an investment analyst, I am not in your shop day in, day out, so I do not know when 1,000 rand comes into your pocket. I only see it on a bank statement. So if you tell me I make 1,000 rand a day, show me. Show me how the 1,000 rand came about. And I know most of the time we take from the left to give to the right. So you buy your raw material to bake the bread, to sell the bread. When the money comes in, you go buy ingredients again. So, but in that you need some form of record keeping. I know nowadays there are banks that even have instant accounting that you can subscribe to on their bank account. So things like that, because as investment analysts, we see numbers. Unfortunately, that's what we've been trained to do. We see numbers, and when numbers don't make sense, we start to question. And when numbers make sense, we tend to fund. You also need to be compliant. So your tax clearance needs to be up to date. You need to have the required. If you're operating a bottle store, you will need to have a liquor license upfront. You cannot operate illegally and expect us to assist you in that. Also, we get questions around a credit bureau. Do we finance people that are blacklisted? And the answer is, it depends on what you are listed for, and it depends on what you have done about it. If you have been listed for a TrueWords account 10 years ago, and you don't care, you don't make any efforts to pay, even if it's 10 rand nyana, you are showing us that you're not committed in settling your debts, and you're coming to us to apply for more debts. So theoretically, then you wouldn't consider financing you, obviously. And are you a habitual transgressor? So do you go to TrueWords, to CIFA, to FNB, to ABSA, and you're making all these debts and you do not honor any of them? So those are the kind of things that we look at. And as I mentioned before, we do purchase orders. Ne? Just a few tips on those. I think on average in a day, we are getting about 2 to 3 fraudulent purchase orders that are issued allegedly by government departments. So you'll get a purchase order, and when you read it, it seems legit. It not necessarily looks legit, but you got it via email and it's there, and it's promising you 370,000 rand, you're gonna make a profit of 240,000. Usually, when those things happen, when it's too good to be true, it's usually not true. So, things that you will need to look out for. If you get a purchase order today, and you need to deliver in a very short space of time, like 3-4 days down the line, usually that's one of the red flags that goes up. If when you Google the product that you need to supply, and you can only find one supplier on the internet, usually that's also a sign that there's something wrong with this thing. Because what we've noticed is that most of the what do you call it, of the products that need to be delivered, their description in itself is very peculiar. It's not normal stuff. You would find, for an example, the Department of Health is looking for 20 lawn mowers. And when you Google the 20 the specific description that they've given you of these lawn mowers, you get the price, and the price is in the region of maybe 10,000 rand for each. It's suspect. So you need to be vigilant of such huge amounts with short delivery times. And also, the best advice that I could give in terms of those, even if you're getting a contract from whoever, it's sit and verify. Sit and really think of the implications of should this be a fraudulent contract that I'm getting. So we would advise you to go to the person that's issuing that purchase order or that contract to you. So you literally, you get in a car or you get in a taxi, you go. When it says GEP has ordered 10,000 boxes of printing paper, you get in the car, you go to GEP and you say, I've got this purchase order. I want to speak to Rubengo as listed on this purchase order. If the person is not there, obviously then it's a fraudulent contract, and you need, obviously then, I don't know if you want to report them, but you can, but hardly ever get a hold of these people. So with regards to the money part, we finance from 10,000 rand to a cap of 5 million rand. Bearing in mind that sometimes we are restricted in terms of the budget that we would get from Department of Economic Development. So sometimes the end amount can be a little less than that. There are also special projects where we finance way past the 5 million. So, and those will be determined obviously by the board and whoever else that we do those projects. And us as GEP, we're really trying to get to as many SMMEs as possible. Hence, we've got footprints in all the regions. So, Tshwane, there's the Hatfield, Joburg, there's Ekurhuleni and the likes, because we are really trying to empower you guys. But also at the same time, as SMMEs, you also need to understand that you won't get a yes all the time. And sometimes a no is not a no, it's a not at the moment. So if you do ever get a decline or whatever the reason is, go back, because we do give you, what do you call it, decline letters should we decline your application. Go read at the reasons why you have been declined. Address those issues and try again. We don't give you a limited number of times that you can apply. You can apply as many times as you want, but go and reevaluate where you had gone wrong the first time and improve on those, because without that improvement, you're always going to say, yeah, but GEP never finances. But you in yourself are not doing any justice to your business by not improving on the things that we had previously mentioned. So me, that was the short and the long of what I have to offer. I will take the Q's and A's when Q's and A's arises. Okay.
Thank you so very much. I just love it how language here Chivenda rolls off your tongue. French romantic, ali fluent. Ne? So ho bohlokwa lo bengo. Ne? Ke lebitse correctly next ali bitse pila mola ne. Okay, ke a leboga, please a round of applause. Ke tlo koparetsa so. We are going to have an activity, and a very interesting activity after this. Mara for now, ke kopa go bea Miss Lubengo on the spot. Ke kopa ba mo organize a mic so that we tackle a few issues tse le gore o di raise ka kwano, so that you can respond to some and in case people have questions. But you may sit over there or you may sit here at the front, wherever you are comfortable, as long as you have a mic. Yes. Yeah, be one of us, one with the crowd. You belong, eh? Yeah, ke kopa go botsa. You did say issue ya credit. If profile yaka is wrong, and wrong I mean whether can dikoloto or I'm a bad payer yalo liar. For clarity's sake, does it mean the individual credit profile of the individual can affect the application of a co-op ele gore e tlhagella ele motho ka boyona? Ager co-op in a legal standing. So ke kopa gore re be clear unless le cover the ka dikarabo tsa teng. No, thank you.
The answer is yes, the individual credit profile does impact the business. However, like I have mentioned, if you are doing something, so if like I gave the example, if you had a two-way account that you just never bothered to pay up, it sends out red flags because you are here to borrow money from us, yet you have not met other prior obligations. So if, however, you are paying 10 rents and 20 rents, and we see that you are making an effort, yes, we understand you are an SME and you do not have the funds, but it does not mean we are automatically going to disqualify you because of your credit profile. So it depends on the nature. So you can't be always past 5 million. If I make myself clear. You can't, it depends on the nature and what you have done in your to get your name cleared. And we understand that things like your judgment on TransUnion, you stay there for a while. And it's costly to get your name removed. So we understand, but give us something. Say, here's a letter, I've arranged to pay towards 5 rand a month. That's something, rather than you just ignore it altogether. And also, while we're still on that point, there's people that go and apply for debt review. If you are on debt review, then we don't assist in that regard. Because remember, you as an individual, you will need to sign security for the business loans. And the National Credit Act does not allow us to extend money to or for a person who's in debt review to sign surety for another person or business. So if you're in debt review, then it's no, automatically. But if you are just on TransUnion for a default or for a judgment, we can look at that.
Ke a leboga. Ke utlwile ba bolela ka gore ga ba adime tšhelete for go nna mashonisa. I can almost imagine business plan ya teng. Mo equipmenteng o kry-o loketse bo samboko. Okay, re na le question ka kwano?
No, ne ke botsitse fela gore ke tseba, what if it's a grant? Does the same thing applies if it was a loan?
And when you've applied for a grant, say with a cap of about 30 or 40,000, I don't know what's the maximum, what is the service fee that is given to a person who gets me what I need from GP?
Will go sentle akere? All right. Oh, yes.
They fall under the non-financial side of things. So I don't know if you need it.
In terms of grants, a grant of 9,000, there is no management fee. You get the 9,000 as it is. A grant of 40,000 is capped at a certain amount. And that grant is only for equipment. So whatever quotation that we have brought to GP, let's say it's 35,000. Because the services have been standardized. We have accredited service providers who will be on our database for the next 22 years. So the prices have been standardized. So if you bring a quotation of 35,000, that is what you're going to get, 35,000. Because they are not going to take anything from the 35,000.
All right. Ke kopa clarity for. Is it then possible for a co-op e ka tla yona straight to apply for the funds without using an intermediary, a service provider? No.
Because we had issues where the reason why we accredited service providers to be standardized, they were not charging the same amount. Someone will go and procure a lot more for 10,000 and another one will procure it for 15,000. So the reason why the prices are standardized, we're using our internal service providers. So they are the ones who will go and procure whatever equipment that you are looking for.
All right.
And for cooperatives, the capped amount, the 40,000 is for pitchwise. For cooperatives, it's 29,000. So whatever that you will be requiring must not be more than 29,000.
All right. Ke a leboga. A follow-up question ya bofelo. The service provider, a ke bona ba ile gore they will do the vetting not only for the compliance issues, but also for the sort of service provider who will be providing the service to the co-op. Let's say ke tswa ke le ka kwane ke makama co-op and ke tlo reka equipment. Will the service provider also check that my proposed quotations are from fully registered companies who will be able to deliver? I guess someone could come in and steal the money, I the tricks just to get money from you. So will they do all of those checkings for make sure the application as it comes to you? Should I then trust as an applicant for application ya ka ga itsena go GEP, it will be in order as assessed by the service provider who is taking a fee out of the 40,000?
It's not a service provider who do the assessment. The GEP consultants are the ones who will do everything. We will do all the paperwork for you and check if everything is in order. Once a project has been approved, then we will contract a service provider who will go and procure the items for you. But they are not involved in doing the paperwork and everything. We are the ones who are doing it.
It's clear, no, again?
Okay, greetings. On the purchase orders, can I please get that clarity? How long does it take for you to fund for those who've got orders? How long does it take? And then paying it back, with how much interest you want your money? Let's say you borrow 100,000, maybe you're gonna go buy printers from China, for instance. How long is it gonna take for you to get that 100,000? And then how much is it gonna be paid, including interest? How much interest does GEP charge?
The interest rate on loans, okay, so for contracts, across the board it's 8%. But then when you go into loans, from 250,000 upwards, we charge prime. So whatever prime lending rate is at that given time. And the question regarding how long we take for purchase orders.
Skatshaba.
I'm trying to phrase it in a way that is understood because it gets a bit complicated. We normally say with purchase orders, it's 14 working days. Yeah, 14 working days. But then within that 14 working days, there's challenges in itself. In that
time frame.
About 250,000 rand.
Ke a leboga. Thank you very much. Okay, before kids follow up, please be aware, there's something that no one ever tells you. Ne? For every time you think the application is going to take 14 days, the demand from the community and people who need such services actually requires in twice, 3 times or 4 times the amount of time about sepisanyona. Many entrepreneurs apply. If you can a real picture of how many people apply in a single day, and not Kabona Fel, go to a government hospital and any other public service institution, there is a huge demand for services. So it's not easy. So they're not playing tricks on you when they say 14 days. It's because they plan for 14 days, but then people come in, wrong documents, and we are very quick to point out the issue. And then I'll come back to you, sir.
Thank you very much. My question is to Mrs. Mukhoba. You have mentioned something about bank statement when you apply and everything. So in my industry or where I work, there's a problem because sometimes you don't get to take the money to the bank. You recycle the money. What I mean by that is sometimes when the clients come, you'll give them the money, and then when you get the money, you buy stock, you pay your workers. So we don't get to take the money to the bank. You understand what I'm saying? Do you get me? So, but we do book keeping as we record everything, and then there are slips where we sell our stocks to and everything. So I was wondering, my question is, can we get money or can we get investors by that?
Question is simple. Someone else came to you to borrow money from you. This is where my money has been going, without proof from the bank. Somewhere. Would you give them money? You don't have to answer. Ne? It's just a question to you.
In terms of a bank account, it would be nice if banking fees were cheaper and everybody could access the bank account and all our lives would be so much easier because you can see the money coming in, you can see it going out. But when you say you are recycling the money, it becomes a bit of a challenge for us to see if it is the money as you say it is. Because if you are applying for 10,000 rand, you would say anything to get the 10,000 rand. And remember, we are giving you public funds. We are entrusting you with public funds. So you will need to, I don't know how to put it. I'm not saying take all your money to the bank, because now the bank is much more, you will say, I said take your money to the bank, but it makes our lives easier in that you can see what goes on in your business, rather than you saying, yeah, but this one came, the one bread for 10 bread, and you know, then I can go buy flour, and you know, what's month end, I can pay my workers. It becomes very challenging. And then the process then obviously takes longer than what it's supposed to, because now we need to go verify what you're saying. We need to then think of the industry that you're in. Are the figures that you're presenting to us the norm, if we can put it that way? So, but the gist of the whole thing is that have some form of record keeping. So if you have your till slips and you have your slips here, from Marco and wherever else, do some kind of what do you call it? Some kind of management account. Get a second year, third year student doing accounting. Ask them to prepare some form of management account so that we can see how your business is performing. Because, like you said, you can't really trust word of mouth. I mean, it's money that we're talking about.
You go ahead, Sakere. Ke kopo feta ka o mongwe then ke tla bo some more ke tlo bua ka sona ne no gona le tsogo le leng mola gape ne gona le tsogo le leng gape
Dumela. Nna ne ke kopa ho botsisa ka taba ya 14 days. A ka koloba pila ka yona. Ne ke batla ho itse hore he o tla ka PO, purchasing order, hore you for straight 14 days or tshwanetse ba o check mo yona, then if your papers are right ba tlo o fa tšhelete ka pele, or it's a straight 14 days?
We are confirming what you've given us. We are going, somebody physically needs to get up from the office, drive to the department or whatever, confirm that the purchase order that you've given us is correct. Then when we come back from that, we need to compile a report and propose what, basically, on your behalf, to say X, Y, and Z cooperative wants GEP to assist them with 20,000 rand to go procure whatever needles to supply to Speak Hospital. So the decision does not come from an individual. The decision comes from a committee, and we have different committees with different mandates, with different approval powers. So a typical application would have to go to two committees that sit 7 days apart. So that's where now the 17 days come from.
Ke a leboga. Something happens e le gore ga nke re se bolele. Ke kganya gore maybe you should start applying for money at the right time and apply at the right institution. For instance, if we go GEP le gore it's a grant that you are getting, don't go to an institution le gore e go fa tšhelete e bo o ya o ile tseya tšhelete o ile reka equipment ka yona. Rather apply where they will be giving you grant money for equipment. Elsewhere apply for maybe, for instance, bridging finance for a contract or cover a contract yalo le yalo. Agere sometimes the clarity mix agere. The other solution is if your contract is long term, if it's 2 years, you can get someone to cover you for 1 month before process e khona gore e ka tswella pele, especially if you are sure gore wena your business is in order gore e tswelle pele. Ke na le go botsa batho a simple question: if you believe in your own business, would you put up your house as surety for your own business? Mara you want someone else to give you money? No, asaba bohle. Some of you will say yes, I'll put up my own money. Agere mara is it all of you? Would you be willing to sacrifice tšhelete ya ntlo ya gago for that business? Maybe that's one test of checking how much you believe in your business. Potso e latelang. Potso e latelang. Investment analysis. Investment analysis. Okay. Yabo fellow, and then I can follow up.
Thank you. Dumelang gape. Ke kopa go botsa Mema Kuba gore if ke batla go tsena into a property development and then ke bone a property that I need to buy to make business, but I don't have money, so can GEP fund it or can they help out? No, I don't have money to buy the property, but can GEP help me to reka that property?
In that response, go tswa lefoko le leng la speculative industry. Are you okay?
I just wanted to ask a question: what is the property for?
It's either for renting it out or for if Hunali business study batlang go hira the space, then they can come in. So ha ke batla gore like hotel Eliana, ne? And then it's a few blocks that I need to. Yes.
Business premises for leasing, to buy, own the building and lease it out to tenants. Okay. All right. Is there follow-up? Oh, yes.
Thanks, education assistant. The reason why we say no, not you must think we are bad and say no, is the reason why we say no. I think GP is in the market of assisting SMEs and cooperatives. Now, our purpose for that is to ensure that if we support you, you will then be able to employ other people. That is the bottom line at the end of the day. And that's why we stay away from the corporate side and so forth. Because in any event, the banks are all there to look at that. And they are very, very glad to give you a loan on a property that they think is marketable at the end of the day. I think.
They are very glad to come and collect when you cannot pay. There are institutions that assist with lending, agree? We usually agree. So covered. GEP cannot be everything to everybody. Agree? There can't be 7 colors. So it's true, it's organic, Martin's shoes is nice. Are trailing, any follow-up question about investments? Can I just find out, ma'am, in your experience, what happens to money, especially with co-ops that have failed? What has been your experience? When you give people money, you give them 10 million, what has been the scenario with co-ops that fail? Where do they spend the money on? Are there fights? Do they what's happening in there? It's reality, because it's easy to say we want the money, but when the money comes in, where we have 10 million now, the decision-making powers shift. Go about to some.
Like you mentioned, there is those kind of situations where we finance and then, because with a cooperative, there's more than one person. So there's, this one says, no, but actually this machinery should not have got this one, but that other one. So there is always some infighting that happens in some cooperatives. And also, you get cooperatives where we try and advise that what they require is not right for them at that time. And clients insist, they go here, they go there, and they make noise, and they basically, the finance gets approved for them. 9 times out of 10, actually 9.5 times out of 10, you find that the business does not survive because the co-op now is overcommitted with debt, and the market was not as they planned. Because this is the one sentence that we see all the time across all the business plan. When we get to the market, I'm gonna supply my community, and like we just said, showing director, we can't be everyone. I might like white bread, somebody brown bread, the next one likes rondom, the other one likes rama, flour, you understand? So you can't go into business thinking that you're going to supply everybody in and around your community. So you tend to see that some of the co-ops, they don't succeed, and we have a lot of them. So people need to be wary of what their needs are for the co-op, and is it the right time for them to be looking for investment? And I know nobody's ever going to say no to money. But it does not make sense that a startup would want to have 10 million when they've never even sold one product in their life. And you expect us to give you that money, and when it's time to collect, there's nothing. So there are challenges. But hopefully if you guys apply, will not have to encounter such challenges.
All right. Ke leboga thata. Ko berekisitse overtime, and I'm glad. I'm not apologizing. I hope next time ke tlo berekisa overtime gape. Ke leboga. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful. And I'm hoping for ka. Oh yes. List ya di marobalo. Lisiame. Can I see those who had planned to sign up for rooms and who, but they did not? They haven't yet. Kashingi ba sign le di kamora tsa bona mara ne banya go kwadisa. no emisa letsogo fela ke kopela re ska nna le modumo ska nna re a re robala no are convinced? Yes ma'am.
Sorry, I forgot to mention one.
Once again please.
I forgot to mention one.
Your responsibility legitimate as well. I've seen people by the natural how we hate many people, many people to people how do you handle this? Can you advise? Okay. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Okay. Okay. No, I had explained we still have time without making noise. You go forward to the number, and I'm going to take one person from each co-op, into a team. From different people, and I'm giving you a job going to do in 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes, and immediately after, I believe different perspectives can help you see things. I get it. I can go part to memo. So this is the first group again. Okay. I need to form 20 groups, and each group different. So it will have a member from here. Five. Thank you. 20 times 5 figure 100 groups. Is that fine? That's fine, sir. 10 or 10 groups or 5 groups of 20 each. It's too much, big. It's too big. So 10 groups. So 10 groups. One per co-op. Please, one. Group one. if you have ever applied for finance, discuss the compliance issues, and how you overcame them. One per co-op, one per co-op, one per co-op. Kapile, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, discuss. أو مرة اللي شاهد كيكوبلار discussing investment strategy. How do you prepare already? What do you think you should consider already for investment before you go to apply? Asitaba ya compliance. I guess certainly check it. It's a co-op level. What should you consider? Everything discussion. Why would you want to go and apply for money? Investment readiness. Ne? Sure. Kurupia butirmol fistermol. Yes. Kurupia butir. One person per co-op represented. Every group in Alabama actually 2 million bila. So one person per co-op. It's fine. As long as it's a healthy group. Okay. Challenges that you face the team dynamics. That in terms of the personality, how the conflict resolution dynamics, the team dynamics for successful. Group 4. Kemo. Group 4. It's fine. Running a co-op is a business. Apply. What does it mean? Apply business principles. Will it make a difference for business in yellow? Will business principles apply or community or business principles should they apply and for what reason? No, President, for 5 minutes only, please ask your sorry. Okay, group 5 more. Group 5. Additional group 5 it's quite big now. It's quite big. Group 5 billions. Billions of dollars. Team 5. Alright. Accountability. Yeah, the team members. Is the issues around how are you accountable? How are you accountable to each other? How did you accountability accountability how do you approach it? How do you approach it? How do you manage accountability? How do you manage accountability? Because you both have legally someone hesitate decide one hesitate. last group. One last group. I think. Oh no no. Oh no no. Would you like to change? The first group is already volunteered to present. Colleagues, please wrap up in 5 minutes exactly. Complete your task and be seated. And please, the presenter, please. in business like let's respect other people's capability. I will learn a lot from them. Okay? Is that fair? Is that fair? Thank you. Thank you. Group 5, Group 5, present, they'll share the topic, and then their insights, they have exactly 3 minutes, I hope SMS otherwise phone you, sharp, go, you go by your phone, please. Yes.
Our name of it is the topic is the conflict resolution. Disciplinary committee, and then we draft our own constitution, so that each and everyone can abide to the law. If not constitution, if not, we're now bully decision or whatever is the book, whatever is the book, whatever is the book, and we just kick you out. And then another thing of skill elevation. We have to find each and everyone special skill. And then everybody in our constitution must have the same vision as all of us. We must have one vision. We don't want to grow. One family, and then I think that this thank you present group mama
What's your topic, ma'am? What's your topic, ma'am? Topic? What were you discussing? What were you discussing? Investment readiness. What you need to be ready before you can get out investment. Yes, get it? Yes. Thank you very much. Correct. I think investment from a business case positive. Are we ready a product before create an investor some of the things that they budget cover next round to go buy Group 4 looks very heavy. That's how present. Group 4. Mara